Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you with another video. I'm on this little 5-minute break. While I'm outside, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this little quick video out. So it appears that Stephen Curry wants Kevin Durant back. I repeat, it appears that the Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry, are interested in bringing back Kevin Durant. I heard that news. I'm so disappointed. I'm disappointed, man. Why would you want... I mean, my thing is this. Kevin Durant is one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. We all know that man can score. He's a walking bucket. He can drop 30 in his... Even at 34 years old, Kevin Durant can drop 30 in his sleep. We all know that. But is he worth the headaches? He's a diva. Why do you... I mean, my thing is, okay, why do you need Kevin Durant? If I'm the Golden State, I'm going to ask the Golden State Warriors this question. I want to ask Joe Lacob. I want to ask Peter Guber. I want to ask Bob Myers. I want to ask Steph, Draymond, Clay. Why do you want this man back? You do not need Kevin Durant. You just won an NBA championship. Why do you need him, man? Why? You got Clay, you got Stephen Curry, you got Klay Thompson, you got Draymond Green, you got Andrew Wiggins, you got Poole, you got Kuminga. You just got Dante, the guy that used to play from Sacramento. Why do you? I'm gonna ask you something. Why are you trading away you got James Wiseman? He's been balling out in Summer League. Why are you giving up your future to ring chase? It just don't make sense to me, man. It does not make sense that they want Kevin Durant back. It just like, man, I just realized, man, the NBA people just don't want to compete. And for Steph to want this man, you prove that you won a championship without him. You don't need him, Steph. Don't make this move. And you're going to throw away your future? These guys, Kuminga, Moody, Wiseman, Wiggins, these guys are not even 30 years old. Kevon Looney is only 26 years old and only going to get better. The whole team outside of the big three is young. And you're going to trade your future away for a 34-year-old injury-prone Kevin Durant. It just doesn't make sense, man. And what I really want to know, right? I really want to say something. I really want to curse so bad on this video, but I can't because people are just so sensitive. So I'm gonna say it in a nice way, man. Kevin Durant, if you go back to the Golden State Warriors, after the way Draymond Green called you a B, he called you out of your name in front of the team. If you go back to that, you want to go back? I'm just saying. You want to go back to that? You want to go back to a man who disrespected you? You want to go back? The Golden State Warrior fans, they don't want you back in the Bay, Kevin Durant. I'm just being honest. Don't do it. You better off staying in Brooklyn. Because even if you do get a couple of more easy rings in Golden State, they're not going to respect it. So basically, 2017 and 2018 basically don't exist because they don't really respect those rings you won. Those finals MVPs, they hold no weight. They're virtually worthless. So why would you want to go back? And plus, if you go back to Golden State, Kevin Durant is the ultimate vagina if he goes back to Golden State. That would be the softest move in the world because it proves that you're not a competitor. It proves that every time things get hard, you ready to run. Now you ready to run. Things in Brooklyn didn't work. Why you can't get it out the mud? Why you got to keep stacking? Why you got to keep going somewhere? Because you want it easy? Because you just don't want to compete. Same with LeBron. Every year, LeBron has to have all these all-star players. It's just that you two guys just don't want to compete. No hate on Bron, but let's tell the truth. These guys just don't want to compete. They're not real leaders. Because a real leader would not want to go to a Golden State War. They want a championship without you. You know how much trash you're going to hear if you go back? They look at you like a mercenary. Don't do it, man. It ain't worth it. And if he goes back there, I lose a lot of respect for Stephen Curry, man. Because you are my favorite player in the NBA. And you want this man back? After the way that man left, after Kevin Durant left and talked all that stuff about Coach Steve Kerr and how the organization didn't see him, why see him as a warrior? Why would you want to bring him back? Because you want it easy, stuff. Because you don't want to compete either. And you throw your little sneak disses in there too about Bron. But that's another video for another day. My point is, Steph, do you really want to compete? Or you want this championship the easy way like you did 2017, 2018? The best way to do this is keep winning without him. You won a final MVP. You won a championship on your own. In your own right last year. You do not need Kevin Durant. Don't do it. Don't trade your whole... And then the thing is, Bob Myers, please don't make this trade. Because at the end of the day, you're going to trade your whole future away for a guy that's injury prone. He's not the same player he was. Now that KD in 2017, he's not the same guy anymore. He's going to be what? He's going to be 6 years older. When you first got him, he was 28 years old, no Achilles injury. He was one of the best players in the NBA. But that's not the same Kevin Durant anymore. He's not the same player, man. So why would you want to bring him back? A guy that's a diva, a guy that has a whole lot of drama, a guy that's never happy. No matter what, you could win a championship next year and he's still not going to be happy. Because that's just the way Kevin Durant is. Why would you want to bring him back? It makes no sense. It makes no sense, man. It does not make any sense. It just don't make sense, man. And I know that Kevin Durant has a big name, but what about the disrespect that they showing? And I made a video about this. What about the disrespect that they showing Andrew Wiggins? They showing this man no respect at all. This man bought you a championship. He helped you win a championship. All those rebounds. He gave you 20 and 15 rebounds in the last 3 games of the finals. And you want to trade for Kevin Durant, a soft guy that just don't want to compete? It just makes Kevin Durant, if he goes back to Golden State, man, I have no respect for that dude. I have no respect for him because it proves that you are a runner. Stop running away. You ain't Kyrie Irving. Y'all want to run away when things get hard. You want to duck the smoke. You got swept, and you want to go back to Golden State after Draymond Green called you a B. Draymond Green said, "We don't need you. We'll win without you. Leave." And they did everything he said. And you want to go back to that after what he cussed you out in front of the team, screamed out, cussed at you, talked to you like a child, in front of the locker room, in front of your teammate, your former team, in front of the audience. Everybody seen him talking to you like a child, and you want to go back to that. Kevin Durant, man, you got to be the weakest dude in the world. Steph, you got to be the weakest dude in the world because Steph just don't want to compete. He disappoint me, man. I believe he said it. I believe he wants Kevin Durant back because y'all just don't want to compete, do you? And I have no respect for them right now, man. Because why would you want to trade? Everybody is blossoming, man. Everybody's growing. Look at the growth of Jordan Poole. Look at the growth of Andrew Wiggins. Look at the growth of Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody. They putting in work. These guys are getting better and better and better. James Wiseman, I'm gonna give him a chance because he's only 21 years old, 21, 22 years old, 7-foot big guy. You don't trade that, man. You're not going to trade your future, man. But the ring chase, I'm real disappointed by this news because I believe it. I believe that Stephen Curry wants Kevin Durant back. I believe it. I believe Klay Thompson wants him back. I believe Draymond Green wants him back because it shows that you guys don't want to put in the work. And it's sad, man. I'm very sad about this news because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna bring Ain't no way I'm gonna bring Kevin Durant back. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the drama. It's not worth the headaches. Now, when he comes back, the whole NBA is going to be crying again, and you're going to be the villains. I just can't go through that, man. I seen all those games in 2017 and 18 and 19, and they was crying. I watch the Calgary. I watch the Calgary Flames. I love the Calgary Flames. I'm a hockey fan. I just watch the Calgary Flames every night, man. I would rather watch the Calgary Flames with Johnny Gaudreau, Sean Monahan. I'd rather watch them than watch the Warriors every night. I just can't take myself through that because it's just totally ridiculous. That's just being greedy. You don't want a championship. You want a championship, and you want Kevin Durant. Why? Why do you want Kevin Durant? A soft vagina. That's what he is. And I'm not gonna curse, because people too sensitive on YouTube. He's a pure vagina. He does not want to compete. And you want to bring this guy back? Guy that the last year when he was in Golden State, when you're in huddles, he's standing in the corner. He's never gonna be satisfied. And you want that guy back. It just says something about Steph too, though. And it's sad, man. We really want Kevin Durant back, Steph. Do you really want to compete? Do you want your legacy tarnished? Because if you do come back and win 2 more rings, nobody's going to respect it. You're just doing it for nothing. It's sad. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable, man. It's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable how soft Kevin Durant is. You really gotta be. You really are a vagina, man. You're a pure vagina if you go back to Golden State the way Draymond Green talked to you. Humiliated you in front of the team, and you want to go back that bad. You want to win some cheesy rings that bad that nobody gonna really respect. Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable. You're going to trade your whole future for a 34-year-old crybaby. It's unbelievable, man. It's just unbelievable. I watch the Calgary Flames. Go Calgary. Even though we lost to Edmonton in 5 games, we're going to be better next year. Go Flames. See a Red Nation. But I would rather watch the Calgary Flames next season than sit here and watch this soap opera. He's nothing but drama. You don't need him, man. You don't need him. A 34-year-old small forward, you're going to trade your whole future away. Unbelievable, man. I'm trying to figure out what kind of weed is Joe Lacob, Peter Guber, and Bob Myers is smoking. They must be smoking something. Because that boy Jonathan Kuminga, that boy can put in some work. That boy got hops for days. You got Jordan Poole, he just going to the basket at will. You got Andrew Wiggins, an all-star. And you want Kevin Durant? I understand it, man. I just, if they make this move, I would have no respect for KD and Steph. I just would not have no respect for them. After the way the media treated you, you want that vagina back in the Bay? And I'm gonna tell you something. If he comes back, oh my God. If KD goes back to the Warriors, man, my God, they're gonna crucify that boy. He better off staying in Brooklyn. They already don't want him there. They do not want KD back. They already crying about Gary Payton. Lord have mercy. They crying about that. Can you imagine Can you imagine losing Gary Payton II and bringing in Kevin Durant? Oh my God, they'd be crying for days. Don't do it. Don't do it, Golden State. I'm telling you, do not do it. Don't waste your time. And you give up your whole future for what? The ring chase. I understand Steph, man. I wouldn't want this dude on my team. I would be I'm trying to get a couple of more championships. I'm trying to get him out the mud, like you did last year. Unbelievable, man. Tell me what y'all think. I'm gone.